The firearm, bringing joy, happiness, and food to humans for thousands of years. But it can also bring pain, destruction, madness, and evil into this world. But never mind that. Let's look at how the firearm has influenced our kind in the past. Gunpowder, completely made up of carbon, potassium nitrate, and sulfur. These elements were created in supernovas and the creation of stars, which were formed during the Big Bang.
But how did gunpowder come into existence in the first place? Did it just randomly appear out of nowhere? Did some mad scientist think it up in his weird lab? No. The true nature is a lot more interesting. Around the year 1300, Chinese alchemists were searching for an elixir which would give them immortality. Instead, they would find a new substance, one that danced with flame. Gunpowder, a substance which would influence humankind for the next 665 years. Half a century later, the very first portable gun, also known as the fire lance, would be invented. It would later be then redesigned into several other forms of firearms, such as the matchlock, which utilized a flash pan, allowing the gun to be held with two hands, increasing its accuracy. Wheel locks were much more reliable than matchlocks, and easier to use, but were more expensive at the time. The flintlock was made so that there was less manual work involved, greatly increasing the shooting speed. The revolver followed soon after and was very popular, for it was much more accurate than the previous designs and was much cheaper. Later came repeating or automatic rifles, which could shoot more rounds in a much shorter time frame. Lastly, we have the automatic pistol, which is where most modern-day designs are originated. Despite modern-day popularity, the firearm was actually highly undesired in its first few designs, mainly due to the fact that you had just as much of a chance of harming yourself as you did your target, and also due to the fact that the rifle and other such firearms were highly inaccurate, you had a very small chance of hitting your target in the first place. All of the facts and information from this video come from all of these sources. Thank you all.